All right, so a few weeks ago, I showed you guys Mandalorian. It was kind of a quick, sort of behind the scenes, I guess, right? You know, or I was going to show you guys some more, but more of an in-depth process of how I did it, and as opposed to just kind of just going over boom, 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 right? Hopefully, it's a little bit better. Kind of just more, you know, more like in-depth as far as the parts kind of thing, right? And it's still jacked up, but it's on the mannequin, you know, so, you know, take it. What was it? Oh, that was the bottle there. About to go running here in a minute. That's the side thing. I started getting into that. Whew. Trying to do push-ups. I was like, oh my God, that's tiring. But yeah, check it out. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll holler, okay? Because it's a cool video, I know. Yeah. No. All right. See you next. Check it out. Okay. As I mentioned, I'm not going to start with anything in particular. Just going to start kind of maybe base down upwards, and just kind of show you all what this is about more in depth, as I kind of mentioned a bit ago. Well, we're starting right off. This is just this mannequin here, this one here, top to bottom. It's 6.5 feet that he is on, and actually, yes, it would fit somebody who is that tall. So starting back here at the bottom, we're gonna go back here or work our way up, as you know, starting bottom foundation wise. This guy here, this is actually just a regular old, it was an old Stormtrooper helmet that I remember I bought from Target several years ago, a minute ago, when it was out, right? And so it's the mechanicalized in there, right? With the little voice changer. But I had actually spray painted. It's been spray painted over, and then twice. I don't think you can see it. Maybe right there's a little line. It was a red stripe that I kind of had going there, here, and so anyway, just to kind of give it a look and stuff. And then I think I might have video of one of those. They're all cheesy, but still, nonetheless. And then I went back and repainted this, spray painted it black, and then added the whole, you know, graphite powder layer on top. So yeah, as you can see, the mannequin itself, or he's standing on a couple of, they're not 2x4s. They're just I don't remember where I got these. These are just spare pieces of wood that I had, and because of the angle of the mannequin, right, it's got to be, you know, I had to kind of put this little wedge here to kind of keep it up, because he's slanted, you know, kind of situated a little awkwardly there, right? And I think I mentioned these here are half and half. This is actually, see a piece of that faux leather that came off. This is actually faux leather, of course. This is, I think, more standard leather, but I was like, that's more expensive. I can't do all that. And a couple of printed pieces, right? Foam that I had put the faux leather on, and then I did my best to try to simulate or give it to it look to where like the actual, from the pictures that I was looking at, right, just kind of, you know, get it looking as close as possible. I'm gonna call these just the bullet casings, right? I guess that he has. These are all empty, of course. These are all 3D printed, as is this here. As you get down here, it's just cheesier, of course. I didn't go too crazy with it. It's just kind of like, it's there. But I think in the final look, it looked pretty cool. And then these boots here, I think they were like $30 or so. I got these Amazon. They actually look pretty good even without this, I think. But I added the leather on here, both sides, again, to try to emulate the actual boot as close as possible. Because again, you know, going on the cheap version. Working our way up here, we got, of course, the kneecap. I don't know what this is called, but I had it situated myself where I actually kind of got it. This part isn't part of the actual costume, right? But I just did that myself to kind of emulate that again, try to make it look like it belonged. And this is a kneecap part, right? I don't remember. This comes around. I just had kind of glued this on here. You kind of see the strap there. So working our way up here. These, of course, are the thigh pieces. I don't really know the specifics why they look. I guess it's just sort of, you know, makeshift ones that he has to kind of get, you know, sort of. If anyone can tell me, that'd be great. But these are the second versions that I printed out. The first ones I printed out were smaller, probably about 2 inches smaller, and yeah, I was like, well, if he's gonna have them on, it's gonna might as well be noticeable. And then I have some foam back here also. Those are hot glued in, and then these have Velcro behind there. Velcro to kind of keep it on there, standardized. Same with these couple of pieces on there with the Velcro. Coming up, this part here, the his belt buckle. Yeah, I'm gonna probably put something in there specifically that what it's called. But yeah, this is Mandalorian. This is a replica, I mean, a fake replica, right? Toy one version that I got from Amazon. This is actually, I think it was 30 to 40 bucks, maybe 35 around there, I think. And they had a much cooler version, but I'm like, I'm just trying to go in low end as much as possible. So I got that right. And then see, you can see the two different colors here. I didn't really stain or weather this at all. I just kind of like, looking back now, maybe I could have, should have, but again, it's in the dark, it's hard to tell. But I mean, went to conventions, yeah, that would do that. This here, his one of his side gauntlet. I don't know what it's called. A lot of these pieces I don't know what they're called. But nonetheless, I ended up making my own little, for the lights, they would go in here, and then I had a battery pack in there in the back, just kind of attached in there. And so these would all light up here. And this is, of course, his hand, I guess, gauntlet protector, whatnot. Same thing here again with this gauntlet. Actually, it's a little small, and it actually fit me a little tight. I had to cut it here, but I went back and added some. You can see some more LED lights in here. I think these are green, yeah, because they were to match the gun as well. He's gonna, yeah, as you can see, I have, this is where I think a DC battery, what was it, 5 volts, I think that goes in there. Some of these you'll see I have just regular old, what do you call it, zip ties to kind of keep this together. This is, of course, it's just it's good for bad from good, whatever you want to call it. This is just decoration, just put it on there to put it on there. Two main pieces, chest pieces here, again 3D printed, and not great. Of course, you can see the running stains, I guess, from my awesome paint job. And this had actually busted here. Well, I shouldn't say it's busted. It's 3 pieces, but it cracked right in there. See, and so I printed these out separately. Boom, 1, 2, 3, because I was trying to get it in an angle. And this here separate, also one whole piece. I don't know how they do in the show, but this damn thing is like, it would make it very cumbersome. If it was protective wise, it would be good, but beyond that, I don't know. My own makeshift. This was actually part of a backpack. This whole part here. Do I have the backpack? I don't have it. I was gonna say, 'cause sometimes I keep the spare backpack parts strapping here, so you can kind of see I was cutting it there, just eyeballing it where it kind of goes. So printed those out. This is standard part here, so it fit fine overall there. And I believe I do have a little bit of foam on the inside to kind of give it, the side angle to kind of make it stick out some. Of course, his Mandalorian Beskar logo here. This is actually wrong. This should be on the opposite side and flipped. Yes, because I want to set this up. I need to, we'll pretend we didn't see that there. But yeah, you guys know that goes over here, and would be showing there. That's where it should go. Yes, we'll correct it. Correct it, not correct, This, of course, was hidden actually, because when I had this wearing, I believe it was hidden a little bit better. And this is just, you can see a couple of just belt buckles here that I ordered from Amazon. It kind of strapped it up together. Yeah, and then this cloth, the back, his cape here. There was a couple of versions that I bought, but this is, I believe this was Joann's fabric. It's nothing, just weathered, blanket that I got. But back to here, yeah, I forgot to mention that on his strapping here for the chest piece here, right? You can see this is all hot glue. This is before I really started doing. Of course, I've been lately using the other glue, that cyanine whatever glue that kind of keeps everything together. It's like a no frills, kind of like take care of business. Look at that. See there, you can tell. Boom. That's hot glue right there. And these are just good from here. This is actually a different color because I had used it, and I didn't use the same. At that point, I wanted to keep it separate, but I didn't use the same process for these here, right? And of course, again, you can see all this here, right? I think they're cool from far, good from far, whatever, but far from good, But you can always argue that hey, it's, you know, if it's weathered, it's whatever, it's cool. But yeah, these are all, I only printed the top part, see, boom. Not, they're all empty. I believe they do have the small parts that go in the back here, but I didn't print those. So yeah, I was just kind of just getting those out of the way. And then lastly, of course, we go this guy. This is what makes it who he is, right? This is the helmet. When printed in one piece, it was a day, I believe, also as well. And yes, you can see it's good from far from good, lines and everything. But same process, you know, with the weathering, with the coating, as far as the black automotive spray paint, shiny gloss to it, and then went back over it with a bunch of graphite a couple of times there, right? So it kind of gives it that sort of mech look, you know, of course, that shiny metal look, especially with light on here, which is what it's reflecting off of here. And then I went ahead, because that's just me, I went ahead and added a little, you could print these separately, but you know, like I printed the whole thing out together. It's like, okay, it's one whole piece. Added my own little light in there. LED light right up to the top, had the battery plugged in there. And yes, this technique here, actually, I remember it was, I believe, it was a video that I watched, I think it was Galactic Army, he was showing. So it's the same process he did. I apologize, I'm not sure his name, but I should check out the video. But he's one, as far as videos that I was watching, I took his suggestion, and that's how I glued this here, this shield in. And this is actually the same thing. I ordered that online, this shield here, online from Amazon. It was $10 or something like that. And then it's actually got a little bit, do I have it out here? Oh yes, I do. Boom, hold on one second, everybody. I'll show you. I used this right here, this InstaClean, this automotive InstaClean. It's for Windows, I believe. Yeah, just ran it Windows. And use that on there. I just cut out a piece there, whatnot, and then you know, I fixed it on there, and then it's been on there finally. So you can, you know, you can see out this way, and it's very hard to see indoor, you know, in there. I guess you could say it's kind of one way, whatever. But yeah, that is kind of my whole another rundown of the Mandalorian that I, you know, I kind of went briefed over before a little bit, not long ago, but just wanted to give a more in-depth video of this because, you know, yeah, I mean, and if anybody was curious and stuff, just to kind of how my process was on these. Oh, I got to mention the last part of here. This is me. I think I mentioned it before in the other videos. I was actually really proud of how I did these. This part here and the leggings, of course. These are all both ordered Amazon, of course. But I try to get very, very cheap. These are tactical kind of gear, but I dyed them. They're brown, and then I left them out on my patio. They look fine now, but they're definitely weathered and stuff. And so I had it, gave it more that, you know, that weathered look, kind of worn in. So, but yeah, anyway, wanted to show you guys there that process there, and you know, hope you guys thought that was pretty cool. Whatever, I don't know. Had some friends ask if they want to wear it, and so I'm like, man, I don't know, man. I'm just trying to get these things out. So yeah, hope you guys like, and let me know what y'all think and whatnot, and we'll holler in the next one, guys. All right, y'all take care. All right.